Next problem today. Amar had the following transactions. Use accounting equation to show the effect on his assets, liabilities and capital. First, invested rupees 15,000 in cash. Means Amar started business by investing rupees 15,000 cash into the business. Second, purchased securities for rupees 7,500 in cash. Securities is a type of investment. So he has purchased investment in securities for rupees 7,500. Third, purchased a furniture for rupees 15,000, giving rupees 5,000 in cash and the balance through a loan. 15,000 रुपयाचं फर्निचर विकत घेतलं आहे, त्यातले 5,000 रुपये दिलेले आहेत आणि उरलेले कर्ज म्हणून ठेवलेले आहेत. नेक्स्ट, सोल्ड सिक्युरिटीज कॉस्टिंग रुपीज 1,000 फॉर रुपीज 1,500. Fifth, bought a scooter for office rupees 2,800 in cash. Sixth, received commission of rupees 3,600. Seventh, paid cash rupees 2,000 for loan and rupees 100 for interest. तिसऱ्या ट्रान्झॅक्शनमध्ये फर्निचर परचेस करताना 5,000 रुपये कॅश दिली होती आणि उरलेलं लोन केलं होतं. 10,000 रुपयांचं म्हणजे लोन होतं. त्यातले 2,000 रुपये लोनची इन्स्टॉलमेंट दिलेली आहे कॅशमध्ये आणि त्याच्यावरचं व्याज इंटरेस्ट 100 रुपीज पेड केलेलं आहे. नेक्स्ट ट्रान्झॅक्शन 8th, पेड कॅश फॉर हाऊसहोल्ड एक्सपेन्सेस रुपीज 300. हाऊसहोल्ड एक्सपेन्सेस आर द पर्सनल एक्सपेन्सेस ऑफ द ओनर. हाऊसहोल्ड एक्सपेन्सेस मीन्स घर खर्च, घरचे खर्च. सो ही विल बी withdrawing cash for personal use from the business. So this is the transaction of drawings. And the last transaction, received dividend on securities rupees 200. Okay, now let's solve the problem. So now we will prepare accounting equation. First two equations are easy. See, first is invested rupees 15,000 in cash. So in assets, cash rupees 15,000, there will not be any liability, and capital rupees 15,000. So 15,000 is equal to 15,000. Okay, now the second transaction, purchase securities for rupees 7,500 in cash. They have invested rupees 7,500 in securities. It is investment in securities. So we will deduct rupees 7,500 from cash. कॅशमधून 7,500 जातील सिक्युरिटी विकत घेण्यासाठी. सो कॅश विल रिमेन रुपीज 7,500 and new asset will be created, investment in securities rupees 7,500. No change in liability and capital will remain rupees 15,000. So 15,000 is equal to 15,000 again. Okay, now the third transaction. Third transaction is purchased a furniture for rupees 15,000, giving rupees 5,000 in cash and the balance through a loan. See, here they have purchased furniture. The cost of furniture is rupees 15,000, but they have paid rupees 5,000 only in cash and remaining amount through a loan, means they have taken loan for the remaining amount and paid. Okay, so loan taken will be our liability. Our asset will increase by rupees 15,000, that is of furniture, and our cash will go out rupees 5,000. I will write it here. Purchase furniture by cash and through loan. याचा अर्थ आहे त्यांनी 15,000 रुपयाचं फर्निचर विकत घेतलं आहे आणि दुकानांमध्ये लोनची फॅसिलिटी असते, तुम्हाला माहिती आहे. त्यांनी 5,000 रुपयेच कॅश दिलेली आहे, म्हणजे 10,000 रुपयाचं त्यांनी लोन केलं आहे. ते पैसे तसेच ठेवलेत, कर्ज म्हणून दाखवणार आहेत ते लोक. ओके, सो आवर कॅश इज रुपीज 7,500. फ्रॉम दॅट they have paid rupees 5,000 cash, so 5,000 will be reduced from cash. The remaining cash is rupees 2,500. There is no change in investment, so investment will remain as it is, that is 7,500. Now they are purchasing furniture worth rupees 15,000. So new asset will be furniture worth rupees 15,000, because they have purchased furniture worth rupees 15,000. Now remaining 10,000, they are paying only rupees 5,000, so remaining 10,000 is loan. So new liability will be created, that is bank loan or some loan 10,000. Okay, and there will not be any change in the capital, that is rupees 15,000. So capital will remain as it is, that is rupees 15,000. Now tally. After third transaction, we have to tally the accounting equation. Total cash is of rupees 2,500, investment is of rupees 7,500, and furniture of rupees 15,000. So total is rupees 25,000 is equal to 10,000 plus 15,000. 15,000 plus 10,000 is 25,000. 25,000 is equal to 25,000. Assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay. Now the fourth transaction. Sold securities costing rupees 1,000 for rupees 1,500. Sold securities of rupees 1,000 for rupees 1,500 means they are sold for profit. So we can write for profit here, as we have sold securities costing rupees 1,000 and they have sold for rupees 1,500, means we are getting 500 rupees more, that is our profit. Okay, so sold securities for profit. Now cash. Our old cash is rupees 2,500. We are selling the securities and getting rupees 1,500. So cash will be increased by rupees 1,500. So cash will be 4,000 now. Now the investment. Our investment is of rupees 7,500. By selling the securities of rupees 1,000, it will be reduced and will remain of rupees 6,500. Now there will not be any change in furniture. So it will remain as it is. There is no change in furniture. 15,000. There will not be any change in liabilities. So it will remain as it is. Loan 10,000. And capital will remain as it is, that is rupees 15,000. But there is a profit in this problem, in this transaction. Securities were sold for profit of rupees 500. त्यामुळे आपण प्रॉफिट ॲड करणार आहोत कॅपिटलमध्ये. सो ॲड प्रॉफिट रुपीज 500. सो कॅपिटल विल बी रुपीज 15,500. ओके, नाव लेट्स टॅली. 4,000 plus 6,500 means 10,500 plus 15,000 means 25,500 is equal to 10,000 plus 15,500, that is 25,500. Next transaction, fifth transaction now. Bought scooter at office rupees 2,800. Bought scooter. Bought scooter. As they have told us that bought scooter for office rupees 2,800 in cash. Cash is going out rupees 2,800 and new asset will be created, namely scooter. So first asset is cash. We have cash of rupees 4,000. We will deduct 2,800 from that cash. which will be rupees 1200. Then investment will remain as it is, that is 6500. Then furniture will remain as it is, that is 15,000. And now new asset, that is scooter, will be created worth rupees 2800. Okay, so now we have four assets: cash rupees 1200, investment 6500, furniture 15,000, and scooter of rupees 2800. There will not be any change in liability, so liability rupees 10,000, and no change in capital rupees 15,500. So now let's tally. Total is 25,500 is equal to 10,000 plus 15,500, that is 25,500 is equal to 25,500. Okay, now the next seventh transaction. Now first seventh transaction, I think it is sixth transaction. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Yes, it is sixth transaction. Sorry. Sixth transaction, received commission of rupees 3,600. So received commission of rupees 3,600. Our cash is rupees 1,200. As we are received commission rupees 3,600, we will add it in cash. So cash will be rupees 4,800. Remaining assets, that is investment, will remain as it is, that is rupees 6,500. Then furniture will remain as it is, rupees 15,000. And scooter will remain as it is, that is rupees 2,800. There will not be any change in liabilities, so loan will remain rupees 10,000. And now capital was rupees 15,500, and we have received commission is our income, and income should be added in capital. So rupees 3,600 should be added in capital also. So after adding 3,600, the capital will be 19,100. Okay, so let's tally. So total will be 29,100 is equal to 10,000 plus 19,100. 10,000 plus 19,100, that is 21,100. Okay. Now the seventh transaction. Seventh transaction is paid cash rupees 2,000 for loan and 100 rupees for interest. Paid cash for loan and interest. This will be the transaction. Paid cash for loan and interest. You can also say loan and interest paid. For loan rupees 2,000 and for interest rupees 100, means total payment is of rupees 2,100. So we will deduct from cash. Cash was rupees 4,800. We will deduct 2,100 from that cash. So it will be 2,700. No change in investment, furniture and scooter. So investment, furniture and scooter. Investment will remain as it is, that is 6,500. Furniture will remain as it is, that is rupees 15,000, and scooter will remain as it is, that is rupees 2,800. Okay. Now the liability will reduced by rupees 10,000, 2,000, because they have paid rupees 2,000 towards loan. Old loan is 10,000 minus 2,000 is installment of loan, so remaining loan will be 8,000. Okay. And now they have paid interest rupees 100. Capital was rupees 19,100. We will deduct interest as it is our expense from capital, so capital will remain rupees 19,000. Understood? Now let's tally. Let me explain in Marathi also. त्यांनी लोन 2,000 रुपये पेड केले, म्हणजे लोनच्या मुद्दल जी मूळ रक्कम आहे त्याच्यापोटी 2,000 पेड केलेत आणि वरचं व्याज इंटरेस्ट हे 100 रुपये पेड केले. सो टोटल 2,000 100 रुपये पेड केलेत म्हणून ते कॅशमधून डिडक्ट होतील. लोनची अमाऊंट ओरिजिनल लोनच्या अमाऊंटमधनं 2,000 वजा होईल आणि इंटरेस्ट हा एक्सपेन्स आहे म्हणून तो कॅपिटलमधनं वजा होईल. ओके. सो टोटल विल बी 27,000 इज इक्वल टू 8,000 प्लस 19,000. 19,000 plus 8,000 is 27,000. 27,000 is equal to 27,000. Okay. Now the next transaction. Paid cash for household expenses rupees 300. Paid cash for household expenses. Household expenses are the personal expenses of the owner, so they will be treated as drawings. They have paid rupees 300 for household expenses. First we will deduct from cash 2,700 minus 300, so 2,400. Remaining cash will be 2,400. Investment will remain as it is, that is rupees 6,500. Furniture will remain as it is, that is rupees 15,000, and scooter will remain as it is, that is 2,800. Okay. You can write sign of addition or not, it is up to you. Then loan will be remain as it is, that is rupees 8,000, and the capital was rupees 19,000, and now the drawings will be deducted from capital, so 300 we will deduct, so the remaining amount will be 18,700. Okay. Let's make total. Total is 26,700, 8,000 plus 18,700. 18,700 plus 8,000 is 26,700 is equal to 26,700. Okay. Now the ninth transaction, that is last one. Received dividend on securities rupees 200. Received dividend on securities rupees 200. So we are receiving rupees 200 cash. So cash rupees 2,400 plus 200, that is 2,600. Investment, furniture and scooter will remain as it is. So investment 6,500, furniture 15,000 and scooter 2,800 is equal to, addition of these is equal to loan 8,000, and now the capital was rupees 18,700 Now we have receiving dividend, and dividend will be our income. So we will add dividend rupees 200 in capital. So capital will be rupees 18,900. Okay. And now the final last equation after last transaction. Let's tally total. It will be 26,900 is equal to 8,000 plus 18,900 means 18 plus 8 means 26,900 is equal to 26,900. Okay, that's all.